Coverage now, Tyler Michalowski at the Nordic Trail Festival. Tyler, what's going on?
Hey guys, I'm here at the Quaggy Joe where the Nordic Trail Festival's downhill racing is just underway. You can see a guy going down in the background actually. There's a full docket of events tonight and this weekend, but Chad McPherson, the chief of competition, says one of the biggest draws is the Short Track World Championships.
Short Track World Championships. It was a big draw last year. We had probably 20, 25 men, women, kids, whatever, on little 12-inch bikes. So that'll be fun. There's obstacles, so that's a riot. So that's tonight.
Hey guys, and this is the super serious Short Track World Championships bikes they'll be using. Yes, grown people will be riding on these 12-inch bikes. Should be a great time. Hope you guys can come out. If you still want to register for some of the events, you can hit up NordicTrailFestival.com. I'm Tyler Michalowski, sending it back to Chris for more in sports.
Thanks, Tyler. I want to see you on that thing, buddy. Last night at the fair, a race that meant way more than money took place. The sixth race was a very emotional one for a lot of Northern Maine race fans. Kim Ireland would take a race that was run in memory of his father, Ray Razor Ireland, a legendary driver and trainer from Westfield and Presque Isle High School graduate. He passed away in 2012. Kim Ireland met with us earlier today telling us what the race meant and to have his mom there.
You know, especially Mom. I mean, I just got to tell you, she has to be the most amazing person I've ever known in my life. I mean, she's just amazing, and for everything she did, raising 7 kids. But it was really special with her there.
Special indeed. He was driving CCC, who trotted the incredibly fast 2:01 and 3 in the Maine Sire Stakes race. Kim Ireland took CCC for a trip behind star-studded Cass before he pulled him to the outside in the last quarter. CCC in Ireland did not disappoint the heavily supportive crowd, winning the race handily in the end. As for other races tonight, Kim Ireland will take Mr. Nice Guy in the 8th race. He'll be driving him. First post is at 6 o'clock with 9 total races on the card tonight. A day after
the week off, so Tyler Michalowski is here to give us a look at sports tonight. And things are busy over at the track at the Northern Maine Fair tonight, huh?
Yeah, absolutely. Despite the rain, and it's the truth. Despite heavy rain at times, the races did go off, and here in the second race, you see the horses get off to a good start in the muddy track. This one would be won in a runaway by Southwest Bliss, driven by Heath Campbell and trained by Charles Sims in 2:02, which is a pretty good time on a tough track. The second race was run in memory of Edgar Wheeler. And 3 Maine Sire Stakes races were going on tonight. For those that do not know what this Maine Sire Stakes is, it's races for the top 2- and 3-year-olds in Maine. In the first race, a Little Bit Country won in 2 minutes and 4/10 of a second, driven by David Ingram and trained by James Smallwood. In the third race, David the Saint would take it in 2:05 flat, driven by Mark Athrin and trained by Gretchen Athrin. In the 5th race, Nikki Iced Coffee won in a photo finish in 2:03.1, driven by W. Drew Campbell and trained by David Miller. Greater Holton Christian Academy has named a new varsity women's basketball coach and cross-country coach. Taylor Jo Quint will be taking over for both teams. Quint is a graduate of Hodgdon High School, excuse me. It wasn't Holton Hodgdon then. Attended University of Maine at Presque Isle, where she was all-conference in cross-country. She also played on the Umpy basketball team and served as a student assistant coach under Tracy Jarrett. And in Heartland over the weekend, Tony McKinnon became the first man since 2007 to claim both the New Brunswick Mid-Amateur and Mid-Master championships in the same year. McKinnon won the New Brunswick Mid-Amateur over Alex Palmer in a 3-hole playoff after Palmer 3-putted on the 17th. Brett Taylor would finish third with a even par 216, while Benson Thompson of Woodstock shot a 4 over 220, which tied him for 6th. And Gary Melanson of Aroostook Valley Country Club finished tied for 13th. McKinnon also took the Mid-Master championships, beating Brett Taylor and Bob Brown. Melanson would finish in 8th in the Mid-Master. Today's 12- and 10-year-old baseball tournament was postponed till Wednesday. The first 2 games are at 10 a.m. with Presque Isle taking on Mapleton, with the winner taking on Madawaska. The second of the 10 a.m. games is Caribou taking on Fort Fairfield, with the winner taking on Mars Hill. Pat's camp has gotten off to an interesting start, especially with the crowds. They are averaging 11,000 people at the training camp. 2 days after signing, Greg Orton, the New England Patriots have released the wide receiver. He had to be carted off of the field at practice on Sunday, and after missing last season with a knee injury, 33-year-old Will Smith is thrilled to be back on the field with the Patriots. The defensive end says he feels good after his first day in full pads. Getting back on the field, even if it's just for practice, is exciting. Now he's aiming to win a job. And the Red Sox were taking on division rival Blue Jays in the first of a 6-game homestand. And if you are a Sox fan, please avert your eyes because this one got ugly quick. Here we want to show you a home run I promised at the 10. Look at how far this ball goes out. That ball was absolutely launched by Melky Cabrera. And here you're going to see why I wanted to show it to you. It is going to actually break a window outside of Fenway. The one car, just smashes that window. That is a car window broken. That was his second home run on the game. 5 RBIs totaling, and Toronto would take this one 14-1 over Boston. And just to add insult to injury to those Red Sox fans, Derek Jeter collected his 3,420th career hit on Monday night, passing legendary Red Sox Hall of Famer Carl Yastrzemski to move into 7th place on the baseball's all-time hit list. Next up on the list for Jeter is Honus Wagner, just 10 hits away. Sorry, I don't have video of the hit. Sadly, it didn't come through on time. And earlier in Atlanta, I showed you this one earlier, but I love the play so much, I'm going to bring it back. Watch this from Andrelton Simmons. He's going to steal this one right out from under. That is Yan Gervis Solarte, sorry. And this is the play that I really love. Watch this barehanded grab and throw to get Will Venable, a speedy runner, at first base. The defense is incredible. That's why he's a Gold Glover. Irvin Santana had 11 strikeouts, and the Braves would take this one 2-0. Interesting fact, Jason Lane made his first start as a 37-year-old. He's a former outfielder.
Unreal, that barehanded catch.
I mean, it amazes me. I guarantee you he's one of the only 3 people on the planet that could make that play.
Oh, yeah.
Incredible.
Great play.
Incredible.
We will wrap it up for you right after this break.